What's the issue here? Talk me through it from the beginning.
Hello, thank you very much for, first of all, the KMTV to come around to cover this very important issue, right? The issue is that this U-tree car park is a lifeline for the local businesses as well as the residents and the surgery and the users for Southborough Town Council and the library and the young children who play football. So these are the main people who are using this U-tree car park. But however, this new administration in the Tunbridge Wells Borough Council, which is a coalition government of three parties, and they have decided to take away this 2-hour free car parking from this U-tree car park, which I think is an outrage for the local residents as well as the local businesses. They use this 2-hour free car parking as an incentive for their customers in their marketing strategy. So that people, when they see their advertisement on the website, they normally come to this place because of the 2-hour free car park.
To come back, and if they are very set on making this change, they could argue that this is to raise funds or even to deter people from using their cars. You know, we want to, supposedly for the aid of climate change, we want to have people using public transport instead of using their cars. What would your response be to that?
There are so many other options the council can have. There are lots of other options they can raise funds if they want to. Administration have given council finance in a very good position. They have balancing the book for many years. Car park, and it is any financial beneficial to council if they put the charges in here. But however, if they remove this very good facility for 2 hours, it will be impact huge. So there is a compromise. So they might raise some few quids from this car park, but however, this will be like very big disaster. So I think they should think about, the council should think about to having some other options available in the council to raise the funds, or if they want to, right? Okay. However, charging, removing this freedom from this car park is not right. There's an outrage from whole our businesses, from the local residents, for the young children who play football, their parents to park. They are actually discouraging parents to not bring their children in here to play football. So that's kind of huge impact is going to have. So you can see on my short notice, last Saturday, we have a big gathering in here. So everyone is concerned about it, okay? And now today, you can see only for a 1 hour notice, a small notice in a scorching heat, many residents and the businesses, they came here to support this, okay? So you can see it's a big issue in here.
Yeah. And my final question, obviously we've got this cabinet meeting tomorrow. They're going to be voting on whether to change this. What is your message to those members of the cabinet?
Well, I have registered myself to go there and speak on behalf of the local residents. Okay, I will be given 3 minutes to speak, and within 3 minutes I will convince them, and I will also show them the campaign, online campaign which I put onto change.org. And that campaign has a huge boost. And in this morning when I checked it, it was passed around like 1200 vote already. And we are also running the combined campaign. One is for a UT road, one for the Paddockwood as well, because they are going to remove the first hour charges from the Paddockwood car parking as well, which is also impact the Paddockwood people. I will present my campaign to them. And also, within 3 minutes, I will try to convince them that this is not in the good interest of the people of Southborough and people of Tunbridge Wells. So please reconsider it, or just abolish it, leave this car park alone. People are happy at the moment for having a 2-hour car park. This is a lifeline for the businesses. This is a lifeline for the local residents. And so my message to these 8 people, very honourable our cabinet members, please reconsider it, and just in the interest of the people, don't go for this proposal, and think about raising funds from any other means.
In Southbridge, so our customer base basically stretches down the A21 from here, right down to Robertsbridge, Hastings, Eastbourne, and that ability for customers to be able to running shops. So taking that free parking away will mean that, in the spirit of transparency, we have to say, there is a car park, but you have to pay. And I've been kicking around ideas in my head to say, look, we will then refund customers for the cost of the car parking. But that doesn't really seem very fair when, for the last 12 years we've been offering that as a service to our customer base to keep that wide area serviced from here.
Brilliant. I think that's quite good. Quite a nice summary there. Is there anything else that you wanted to put forward for?
I mean, no. From my point of view, I'm off camera. No, I don't think there is anything else I would want to say. It is just that ability for us to be able to take things from there. So.
Brilliant. I think it was a great summary. What was your shop again?
The running hub.
The running hub
over there.
And what is it?
We sell running shoes.
Okay. Brilliant. Cool. And you're a local resident here. Okay. Brilliant. So, talk to me there again. So if people couldn't park here, if they had to pay and they chose to park somewhere else, how would that affect you?
Well, as I live across the road from the car park, they will just park down the road. All the traffic coming up from the industrial estate, you'll actually have to keep going in between the car cars and hold up the traffic lights. You'll get idling cars all the way down, and there'll be a decrease in activity yet again.
Active in the community as well, this is absolutely. She is a star, right? Okay.
Yeah, so I'm Nell Price and I run Arty Farty Retreat, which is a creative studio in Southborough. I also head up and put together Southborough Street Community, which is something that a lot of the traders put together in order to generate more footfall, more business in Southborough. So that includes events that we put on in various locations, including our new town square, including along the high street as well. So the whole point of it is to get more footfall into Southborough, because it is a very, very tiny area that people tend to drive through on their way to Tunbridge Wells or to Tunbridge, and it's trying to encourage them to stop. Now, if we've obviously losing that 2 hours free parking in the car park, that is not encouraging them to stop. I understand that the local council needs to raise more money. I get that. This isn't about politics for me. So I do completely get that and understand. But however, in Southborough, we have another car park that's completely free all day. So I don't understand why that's not being looked at as to kind of split the costs, really, so that perhaps they could have an hour free there, an hour free here, or 2 hours, and then charge for the rest of it. There's another car park not far down the road on the way to Tunbridge Wells, and the argument for keeping that free, I think it's only for half an hour, but keeping it free is to support the local businesses, because they're all local independents. They've all taken massive hits during lockdown and everything else. So I think the argument's still the same here. The argument's still the same. We still want to encourage people to come into Southborough, whether that is for people using the GPs, the chemists, all the kind of necessary things like that, or whether it's to just try and encourage footfall into the local independents. And scrapping that 2 hours is not going to help that.
Okay. Perfect.